Moving southwards to the Italian peninsula, we encounter a markedly different approach to the final hours of condemned prisoners. The Italian states, despite their political fragmentation, shared certain cultural and religious characteristics that shaped their treatment of those facing execution. The overwhelming influence of the Catholic Church, the legacy of Roman legal traditions, and the particular Italian understanding of honor and dignity combined to create final meal customs that were more restrained than those developing in Germanic lands, but more spiritually focused than English practices. The Italian approach to condemned prisoners was fundamentally shaped by the concept of bella morte, the beautiful death. This wasn't merely about dying bravely or stoically. It encompassed a complex set of behaviors and preparations that demonstrated the condemned's readiness to meet their maker. A beautiful death required proper spiritual preparation, acceptance of one's fate, and a demonstration of continued faith, despite the circumstances. These requirements naturally prioritized spiritual over physical nourishment. Monasteries and convents often provided whatever charitable support was available to prisoners, including food, medical care, and spiritual guidance. The Brothers of Mercy, active in many Italian cities, made regular visits to prisons, specifically to comfort condemned prisoners and help them prepare for death. These religious volunteers were frequently the only source of additional food or drink that condemned prisoners received. The emphasis on spiritual preparation in Italian practice often extended to the final day or days before execution. Condemned prisoners were typically moved to a chapel or a cell with access to religious services where they would spend their time in prayer, confession, and contemplation. The physical environment of these final preparations was deliberately austere, reflecting the belief that worldly comforts were inappropriate for someone preparing to face divine judgment. The provision of food during this final spiritual preparation period was carefully regulated to support rather than distract from religious observance.